Hi, namaste. My name is Angeline. Welcome to our evening restorative practice. These are some of the poses that I would like to go to every evening before I turn in for the night. It's basically a yin practice, so if you can and if you're following me today, maybe spend about 2 to 3 minutes per pose. Bring your mind to slow down, have a little bit of balance in the breathing before you call it a night. So let's begin. This is how I like to start. I like to come onto all fours and then not worrying about alignment or anything, just slowly walking the palms out and then bringing the forehead down into the mat and just softening the chest, melting the upper back and just letting go. And breathing into the space between the shoulder blades, softening the tension that is stored there from my day. And this is excellent if you've been spending long hours in front of the computer. Taking slow, deep breaths. There's no hurry. Just softening. And if you want to take this pose a little bit deeper, if it's not too much on your neck, just tilt the chin forward and perhaps bring the chin down into the mat. And continue to breathe. And after you've enjoyed this nice stretch, just slowly release yourself from the pose. Walk the hands back, and then slowly sit in the child's pose for a moment, dropping the forehead down onto the mat, sinking the buttocks onto the heels, and just softening, resting the belly on your thighs. And slowly sitting up after about 9 breaths. And sitting on your shins for a moment, just stretch up, raise the arms, interlace the fingers, push the palms up, give your body a nice big stretch. And as you exhale, release the hands, and just a very gentle twist to your right side. And just twisting the spine, looking over the right shoulder. And then inhale, come back to the front, interlace again, push the palms up. Nice big stretch. And as you exhale towards your left, take a few breaths here. Spend as many breaths as you want. Feel the spine slowly twisting as you look over your left shoulder. And then again, inhale to the front, interlace the fingers, stretch up one more time. Nice big stretch. And then exhale, release the palms down. And then slowly let the legs go. Stretch the legs out. And then just fold the right foot against your inner thigh. Lengthen the spine. And again, not worrying about alignment. Just folding forward. Softening the shoulders, melting forward. Turn the palms up. And just relax. Let the head drop. Feel a nice broadening in the sacrum. Lengthening in the spine. Feel relief in your lower back and in your shoulders. Nice, gentle stretch along the back of your left leg, the hamstrings. And then after about a minute or two, slowly release, lengthening the spine, and then changing sides. Left leg folds in. And again, take a big inhale. As you let go, exhale, fold forward, turn the palms up. Close your eyes for a moment. This is excellent to balance the parasympathetic nervous system. Letting go of any thoughts. Letting go of your day. Slowing down, winding down, getting ready for a good night's sleep. And then after a minute or so, slowly come forward and up. Release your legs. And then what I like to do is I like to use my bed as a prop. So I like to turn this way and come into a half plow pose. This is excellent to release the lower back from any tension, especially if you've been sitting in your desk the whole day. So just slowly lie down. Make sure your head is not bumping against the bed. And then slowly bring your legs onto the bed. Your hands can support your lower back. And just relax here. Letting go of the legs, balancing on your shoulders. Good. And if you feel very comfortable here, perhaps you want to release the palms down. Allow the weight of the hips to slowly sink the lower back a little bit closer to the floor, stretching your lumbar spine. And then support your lower back. Maybe straighten a little bit, slide the legs up the bed a little bit more. And then slowly bend one knee at a time. Bring the hands down and slowly lower yourself down. Bring the legs onto the mat. And then just slowly swing the knees to one side and to the other side. And slowly roll over to the right. Make your way up. And then turn the other way. So this time, bring your hips closer to the bed. Lie down. And then bring the soles of your feet together into butterfly. Use the bed for support. Have a nice release in the hips. If you've been sitting all day, lots of tension in the hip flexors, in the psoas muscles. So this is nice to just let go. Allow the knees to fall onto either side. Either bring the palms into your belly, or just slowly release the palms onto the sides, turning the palms up, closing your eyes, relaxing, taking a few breaths here. Allow the legs to be heavy. Your back is totally supported on the mat. And take a few breaths here, 2 to 3 minutes, depending on how long you need. Once you think you've had enough, support the knees and slowly bring the legs in, and then hug the knees towards the chest, pressing the back against the mat. And then slowly stretch your right arm overhead. Roll over to your right. Support yourself back up. And come back into a seated position. And then just close your eyes for a moment. Resting your palms onto your knees. Notice the breath. Notice the body relaxing from your practice earlier on. And then slowly finishing your practice.